for us. You know, just anytime you have 2 ball games in a day, and you come out and pitch as well as we did today, and swing it like we did, and defended it at a really high level today. Just an outstanding 18 innings of baseball for us. Really proud of our guys. We had so many guys, top to bottom, that pitched well, that played well, that swung it well, that picked up big, timely hits for us today. Like I said, guys, just a long day at the park, but it was a really good one.
I think 7 straight games with 8 or more runs. What's been the key with this lineup that you're putting together right now?
I think the biggest thing we're trying to do is just we try to never give away an at-bat. You know, we just, continue to press forward at all times. We want to stay aggressive. We want to put pressure on the defense. And I don't know how many games it's in a row right now, but it is. I feel like we've got a really big group. We're in a groove right now offensively, and really good rhythm with the things that we're doing at the plate and on the bases in terms of putting pressure on the defense and kind of flying around the field, playing at a really fast pace, and things are going really well. Guys are having fun every day at the park.
You put your 2 freshmen on the hill today. They both gave you the kind of innings you were looking for?
Yeah, absolutely. Those guys are going to be counted on for big innings, so Ashcraft started today and got his first college win today in the first ball game and was outstanding for 5 innings. And I think it's just a progression for him to kind of continue to build that pitch count. And he's got such real arm talent, guys. It's anytime you can rear back and throw a fastball up to 97 or 98 miles an hour in a starting role was pretty impressive. I think if you would run him out of the bullpen in front of 10,000 people under the lights, he'd throw 100, So it's just, we want to continue to develop Graham and all of his secondary pitches, and really good day for him, good day for our staff, and we'll sleep real quick tonight, and we'll get back at the park tomorrow and look forward to kind of, putting a bow on the weekend, and tomorrow's another really big day. We had a really good game against Marist earlier today. I mean, that's a 6-4 ball game with a tying run on base for Marist at some point in the 6th or 7th inning. So, the score I don't think was very indicative of how close that game was. So we've got a tremendous challenge ahead of us tomorrow. We'll be ready for it.
You moved Gridley to the 3-hole this year. He's playing in the 3-hole and struggled the first weekend, but really kind of came out this weekend. What made you make that decision to put him there in front of Rooker?
I just think since I've been here, Gridley has given us great at-bats every single day. He's a veteran in college baseball. I thought last weekend, he wasn't bad last weekend. He still had 4 or 5 hits on the weekend. I just thought his swing was a little big. I thought he was a little amped up, just extra adrenaline. I don't think it was anything he was trying to do. But then obviously this weekend, everything kind of starts to slow down a little bit, and you could see what he's doing the last 2 or 3 days is what he's done for the last month for us. And, I love him hitting in the 3-hole. He can handle the bat. He could drive runs in. He can hit behind guys. He could drag bunt if he needs to. He could steal a base. So he's an outstanding player that's off to a really good start for us, and I'm really glad he's playing shortstop.
How tough is it to keep Cody Brown off the field? You see him moving around everywhere just to get his bat in there.
He gives you such a veteran presence in the lineup every day, and whether it's first base, second base, if he's got to go to the outfield, or if he's DHing or something, he's going to give you a competitive at-bat every single day at the park, every single time he goes up there. It may not result in a hit, but he's going to grind out his ABs, usually going to put it on the barrel somewhere, and then obviously today he's hitting balls in the gap, driving balls out of the park, and Cody's a guy that we know what we're going to get from him every day, and he's, finding his way into the lineup every day. 2 years ago, he hit over 300 in the SEC, so he's very capable of doing that. He just gives us that solid, steady veteran presence every day in the lineup.